Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Darth Slone, your official partnered content creator for Expansive Worlds. And in my hand, I hold the beautiful Power Nexus. And what I'm doing today, guys, is I'm showing you how to catch a diamond Atlantic salmon using 3 poles. Now, the Atlantic salmon was thought to be one of these fish that you got to be out in the middle. And so, as you know, right now we can't put rod holders on the boat. Hopefully that is coming in the future. So these fish that are out in the middle, the lake trout, the Atlantic salmon, I'm sure there's others that I'm not thinking of at the moment, but the only spots that we know are out in the middle of the lake. So I challenged my community, let's go out there and find places that you can fish off the bank and use these rod holders, because the rod holders, guys, what I like to do is throw a gold hook and a diamond only hook out there, either a bottom rod or a float fishing rod or something like that, and just throw them out there. And then kind of toward the middle, we will throw the bait ball. And then I like to take, in this case, a 2/0 Hulk Hogan spinner to catch my silvers on, and hopefully spawn a gold or a diamond in quicker that way. And so that's what we're going to do today. This is my favorite spot right here to catch Atlantic salmon diamonds, right here. You can catch them here, here, here. So it is believed that you could probably catch them all over this lake. But we're going to do some experimenting today, see what we can come up with. My buddy Dad's a psycho. He caught one right here and fishing off this rock that I'm at right now. So if you look right here, these rocks kind of come out. I've got my boat parked over there on the other side. These rocks kind of come out. So what we're hoping is that we can cast close enough to this area here to where we're still in that diamond fish ingredient, you know, because it's not just temperatures, it's not just time of day, it's all kinds of factors. It is like 20 different ingredients, if you will, you know, vegetation under the water, the temperature of the water, the depth, the way the water moves. There's all kinds of different things, and that's going way back, you know, before the game was even released. There's a dev diary that says all that stuff, that, you know, there's, and I'm estimating 20 different things. Who knows? Maybe it's 10, maybe it's 15. The short of it is they don't want us to know exactly how it works, and I'm okay with that. Same way over on the Hunter, they don't want us to know exactly how it works. But as we play, we notice little patterns in the game, and that's what I've done. So anyway, let's look and see what we can do by putting these poles down and giving ourselves 3 chances at a diamond Atlantic salmon here. Now, as always, pick your challenges up, because these fish bite a lot. At least they do out in the middle. Okay, before we hop into this and test this experiment or this theory, do me a favor, guys, hit that subscribe button. Every stream I have somebody that says, oh, I didn't know I wasn't subscribed. I'm guilty of that as well. I've got people that I watch, and then about the 3rd or 4th time I watch them, I'm like, oh, let me drop that free subscribe to them. So please do that. We are less than 200 away from 10,000 subscribers, and with that comes a huge celebration, guys. If we get there before December 31st, it's going to be a 12-hour stream, 6-hour stream if we get there after. But I've got these giveaways. I'd like to actually get there before Christmas, because somebody could use that $50 Amazon card for a gift, you know. We've got Xbox cards, PlayStation cards, we've got merch, we've got some cool giveaways coming up. 10,000 is a huge milestone, guys, and I thank you so much. I'm humbled. Thank you so much for getting me this close so far. Also, the huge prize, we're going to give away a brand new Xbox Series X. We're going to do that when we hit 50,000 subscribers. And so we're at 10,000. So tell 4 people to come over and subscribe that haven't subscribed yet, and we get to 50,000 just like that. Anyway, let's hop into it, guys, and see if we can catch ourselves a diamond Atlantic salmon. So what we're going to do is, as you can see here, let's go through my setup and I'll show you. Here's the Power Nexus. I've got a 3/0. Now that's a gold hook on that one. I've got another Power Nexus, because once you've earned them, and the Tiff Talker, that is level 90. This is level 100. You get those for free at that. And then you can buy extras, and why not? You know, this one has a 4/0 hook on it. So I'm going to have 2 Power Nexuses out. I'm going to cast one slightly to the left, one slightly to the right. Throw my bait ball in the middle, and All right, here we got the Growler X, right, Amy, with the hard L, and the True Mediator, and the 99-pound braided, and the Hulk Hogan spinner, baby. That'll be going straight up the middle, and let's hop over into it. Hello, my name is Darth Slone. Do you suck at fishing? Are you struggling to catch diamond fish? If so, get yourself a Darth Slone mug. That's good coffee. You'll still suck at fishing, but you'll have coffee in a cool mug. Okay, our first power nexus. I'm going to throw it out in this direction, as far as I can cast to start with. I'm going to hit the K button. Then I'm going to get my next power nexus. Oh, here we go. My next power nexus, and I'm going to cast it out this way a little bit. Put that down. Now I'm going to come over and we're going to throw this as far as we can out there, right down the middle. And then my Growler X is getting ready to go to work. Full cast with it. Now it might take 2 or 3 bait balls. I'm just going to let it sink about 20 feet and start reeling. It might take a couple of bait balls to get them lured in, you know, because they might be more toward the middle right now. So we just gotta give it a minute. Now this is the first time I've attempted this. We've already got us a bite. Reel through the bait ball, but we'll learn all this stuff. So right there's a silver. That's what you're going to catch on these. Now we're at 51.6 degrees. All right, guys, we laid this. I don't know if this is my 3/0 or my 4/0 hook, but we did move down just a little bit like we said. This one took out a little bit of line, so I don't know that it's a diamond, but it should be a nice gold. It's going to be a nice gold at least, because we're on 55-pound braided here. This is the power nexus, though. We're on 60% drag right now. I did come down a little bit and cast more toward the deeper water. Where I was casting was not close enough to the deep water, I don't think. Oh boy. What I'm more concerned with is the temperature here, because you can catch golds anyway. Matter of fact, I caught a gold up there that I didn't record. Oop. He must have been getting ready to hook up with his woman. We interrupted his date. Let's see what we got. It's like a nice gold. 49.6 degrees. We're still too warm. All right, guys, I have figured out the temperature thing. Finally, we caught one at 40.2 degrees. I have been all over the place with time of day, you know, and where to cast and all that. Finally got one in the temperature range. Now, after talking to Dad's a Psycho, he told me that his temperatures were sporadic as well, and he would catch them, you know, all throughout the temperatures, and here's why. Look at what we're casting through. We are casting across at least, and it depends on if you entice one to come from here, but you've got about 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 temperature gradients right here. And on average, these are about 2 degrees. On average. So what happens is, if the closer you can get to that bait ball, now that one right there bit almost at the bait ball. It's like 10 feet past the bait ball. But what happens is you can't control where the fish comes from. If it comes from over here where it's been hanging out, then its body temperature is going to be too warm. If it comes from over here, you're going to be just right. You know, so we can't control where the fish bites from or where we entice it from. That's one of the things I've always said about temperatures and why you get fish in different temperatures. I've explained that a bunch of times. If you can get one to bite close to there, it depends on if it comes from here or there. So we finally got one. All you can do is cast. This time of day, I noticed 6 o'clock in the morning, casting right toward this little dip right here. Let me remove this waypoint. You can see right there, that's the closest you can get to that. So casting about right there is where you want to set up at. You can see here, I've got 2 poles, one on the bottom, one on the top, And I've got a 3/0 and a 4/0 right there. Uh-oh. Getting a bite on one of them here. Let's see what we've got here. Now, uh-oh. I've got a decent one running here. Dang. 55% drag right now. I can't remember if this is my diamond hook or my gold hook, but you're going to get sporadic temperatures here. You're not going to catch them 40 degrees every cast. So you're going to get them. I think they'll be between 40 and 45 here at this time. If we were out on the boat, would be getting great temperatures. There's a nice gold 41.9. About a degree too warm. But the other times of day, you don't even get close. So all we can do is cast. And we're casting, you know, we've got more shallow water to deal with. Now, if I were parked right here at 617, I would be getting them. You know, this is why you can't just go by time of day, okay? Matter of fact, I'll run out there and show you what I'm talking about. Now, we're not going to be pulling fish from this right here. We're going to be pulling them from right here. So you're going to get consistent temperatures here. $37.7 degrees. We're actually even colder. Look at that. 38.3 is what you're really going for. See, that is why you can't just go by time of day, guys. Temperatures matter. That much time to play. I'm not going to waste my time doing a strategy that doesn't work. I don't know what everybody's problem is with this. 37.5. Consistent. Right there. Look at that. How cold we are. I remember now, I come out here at noon because it's cold. I think they're all going to run right in the 37s right through here at this time of day. Yeah, there's a 37.9. We're getting closer, but still cold. So, I mean, it's the depth of water, time of day, all those things factor in. And, you know, we were fishing over here. Look at the depth of the water difference. That's why you just can't go by time of day. You have to go by depth of water and all that to get the temperatures that you need. Now, I could probably move over here. You know, we're still close to this really dark spot. In this particular spot, noon, is when you're going to really get those temperatures right there. But I just did that to prove a point. Over here, we've already proven that we can get those temperatures right there. You're just not going to get them as consistently. Really, at this time, you really probably need to be catching them right along that shade right there. All right, guys, I've moved down a little bit from where we were catching them here. That way we get away from that real deep water. And hopefully it's not going to be as cold there. Let's just throw like a little 2/0 minnow. Make sure we cast past the bait ball here. And just see if we can entice something. No matter what we attract over here, it should be coming from this depth of water. Now we were here, I think we were attracting them from this really dark area. So let's go here. We've moved away from that dark area a little bit. Hopefully we can attract us a nice, here comes one right now. $38.1. Oh, we're only 0.2 off. So this should be good. This should be good. We should be able to catch what we need here. But what I do is at noon, I fish this area here, but we are further away here. This is better at noon, but now the only time you're going to get temperatures over here is 6 o'clock in the morning and just every now and then, because of how shallow it is over there. It's just running more hot. Last one was 38.1. What's this one? 38.5. We're right in the bottom of those temperatures right there. That is because 38.3 is what you're after. So we should be consistently in the 38s right here. So here's our issue, guys. Out here we're getting our temperatures, but with a rod holder, you're having to cast, you're standing about right there and cast as close to this as you can. And then occasionally one will swim from here and you'll get the temperatures, but most of the time, because you are casting in that shallow stuff over there, most of the time you're not going to get your temperatures, but that's the best that we can do. It's the closest we can get to this area right here. Standing on that rock gets us the closest that we can get. There's 38.4. We're right in those temperatures. So you see how deep you've got to go. This is the problem. This is why it's so tough, but that's the closest you can get. Dad's a Psycho did lure a diamond off from this depth of water right here. This is the depth that you need to be in. You try different times a day. 6 o'clock is way too warm. 12 o'clock's way too warm. It's just tough to get the temperatures. 6 o'clock's about all you're going to get the temperatures, and every now and then you'll pull one in right there. But if you want to catch them with the rod holder, that's where you can do it from. So personally, with Atlantic salmon, although it is possible to get them with the rod holder, I prefer to come out here. This is my preferred area. There's a level up. I don't want to reach 200. I'm trying to slow play it. I've been fishing for a lot of smaller fish, trying to slow play that to get in the 200, because once we hit 200, there's nothing else. I'm hoping they'll put some extra levels in before then. All right, guys, 38.4, still in those temperatures. So consistent temperatures. My name is Darth Slone. Good luck to you. As long as you're having fun doing what you're doing, keep doing it, whatever that is. I'm having fun doing my temperature thing, so I'm going to keep doing it. I know this 100%. It ain't hurting me. It is not hurting me. So, and what I do doesn't bother you. So let's all just get along on the temperature thing. Don't argue with people about it. Just do what works for you and have fun. That's the main thing. And be respectful. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.